Hello, hello. Got off to a bit of a late start. Origins had to update and it was taking a while. I wasn't expecting to have to run an update because it updated like a week ago. Okay. So, the time has come for the DLC. And I decided today will be Overlord first, and then Firewalker. Overlord, pretty good DLC. You know, interesting story. It's fun. This game doesn't have an abundance of Geth like the first game does. So having a DLC that's mostly Geth, well, pretty much all Geth, I like. I mean, I would say that it can't really compete with Shadow Broker too much, but in my opinion anyway, Shadow Broker is the best by far. Overlord is probably next. I'm not counting Kasumi and Zaid. It's weird to count the characters as kind of rank them like that. I know that they both come with a mission, and hey, I love Kasumi's mission. But Overlord and Shadow Broker are kind of like the standalone little, DLC type things. Firewalker, well, it's Firewalker. It's okay. You get a vehicle. I've been kind of missing the Mako. And in this, it ends up being a vertical vehicle as well, just because it can fly around. Oh, hey, Toasty Frank. How are you doing tonight? Ooh. God. I have to start the stream off the way I always start these off, apparently, is read. Echidna. Alright, Knuckles. A so-called hot Neptune planet, Echidna rapidly orbits the star Typhon at a nose-to-nose distance, much like Pegasus or hot Jupiter. Also like the Pegasids, it is believed to have formed further out and gradually migrated to its present position. Its core is higher in rock content than Sol's Neptune, the consequence of attracting asteroids and other debris as it journeyed through its solar system. I don't know why I always start streams like this in Mass Effect games, because I need to warm up to being able to do something like read. I'm not really a great read out loud person. Yeah, I've been brainstorming emotes for like a month or two. It took me forever to get one. And now I'm working on another one. I have some ideas, but no artistic ability to make them. Luckily, I have a friend who's decent at it, so... Ponos. A typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. Fun. Its once vital helium-3 refining machinery in orbit around the planet was destroyed in one of Ait's many wars. And Aitits. I am really bad at pronouncing things. Extraplanetary trade suffered severely as a result. The dictators are not pleased with the situation, but they consider it a bad strategic move to be the first to start work on a refinery before eliminating any chance of other nations or planets seizing it. Good old Terminus system. And what are you? Moros. It's a small rock planet with a thin nitrogen carbon monoxide atmosphere. Each city-state claims the right to exploit the planet for its heavy metal deposits. Individual city-state governments maintain 3 small habitats on Moros, as far away from one another as possible. Nevertheless, the planet's wars have extended here, and the habitats infrequently send commando teams to assault each other in small unit actions. Well, that's nice. Travel advisory. The inhabitants of Moros have set large numbers of anti-personnel and anti-vehicular mines at common choke points across the planet. Records of the mines' locations are extremely unreliable. Civilian travel is not advised. I'd say this is a pretty typical Terminus system. My brain just stopped working for a second. It's Ait. It's an Earth-like world with a variety of habitable land, ranging from deserts to jungles to tundra. Oh, so it's not a Star Wars planet. You know, with Star Wars planets, you have the snow planet, you have a jungle planet, a desert planet. This is like, actually a lot of things, like Earth. It also possesses faint rings, an unusual feature for a non-gas giant planet. Or non-giant planet. The rings contain rocks up to 1 meter in length and wide dust clouds that stretch nearly 23,000 kilometers from the center of the planet. This impressive celestial phenomenon, however, is dwarfed by the fact that Ait's largest moon, Itai, Lite, yeah, I think it's Lite, is an unstable orbit and is predicted to impact the planet within the next 2 centuries. That is really soon for something in space. Whenever you see something like this, it's always like, oh, the moon's going to impact the planet in 1 billion years. 2 centuries, though. That's in the lifetime of some species. Minecraft planet. I mean, hey, you never know. I've spawned... I mean, this was a while ago, but I managed to spawn some Minecraft worlds that were just missing certain common biomes. It's like in... I used to play Terraria a lot. Basically 2D Minecraft. And I was trying to get the achievements on Xbox, and I ended up not spawning a biome in it, so it was impossible. I had to actually make another world. Luckily, I was able to just kind of rush it, but... I lost my place. Knowing that any Aishan venture is living on borrowed time, colonial population and investment has been orders of magnitude less than other garden worlds. Yeah, you got like 200 years before you're dead. And this is where the Overworld DLC takes place. I guess it makes sense he was set up here, because no one wants to live here. Like, why would you set up your base in a place where in 2 centuries it's just a crater? All right. I got Alt Tab for a second because I have to do this. Nope. Stupid buttons. Team Redemption. Oh, playing games in full screen kind of sucks for this. Okay, here we go. I get to use Team Redemption on this, which, you know what? This is a DLC. I'm gonna be with this team for a while. So that's an important pick. And Team Redemption is, of course, Morden and Thane. Not a bad pull for a team. Oops, not you, Jacob. Get out of here. Morden has tech like me, good against Geth, and Thane is just Thane. He has good offensive capabilities and symbiotics. Ooh. Oh, Shredder ammo is garbage. It's true. Yeah, that's probably a better option, honestly. I'm going to go with Drill Assassin because Shredder ammo is poo-poo. It is space poo-poo. I just think it's terrible. Especially in higher difficulties, enemies have more armor and barriers, which makes it pointless. And on lower difficulty, why would you need it? It's lower difficulty. Oh, I forgot to change my... Oh, like typical me, I forgot to change my armor. Whoops. Can you go... Can you go back to the Normandy in the middle of his DLC? I think you can. I'll just do that then. In typical me fashion, I will wear the armor for the first mission. Oh, this is kind of funny. I have the Firewalker thing, but I haven't done the Firewalker DLC yet. So, retcon. Or time travel. This DLC came out afterwards.
My name is Dr. Gavin Archer. The situation is urgent. We're facing a catastrophic VI breakout. I'll explain the details later, but you must retract that transmission dish. The controls aren't far from your position. You have to hurry.
So, all we know is this is a Cerberus facility. Everyone's dead, and they're doing some Cerberus stuff, which is never good.
There you are. I've locked myself in a computer room on the far side of the base. There are Geth on the loose. A rogue VI program has seized control, and I've lost a lot of friends today. I'd hate to see you join them. Please watch yourself.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
I'll declare my weapons.
Adjust your aim.
Alright, Thane, come on, calm down. Oh, why do you hate Gavin Archer? He seems like such a nice guy.
This is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
Status report. Please inform the elusive man that we've made great strides in our research. His doubts about the lack of progress are unwarranted. A demonstration is forthcoming.
Ooh, I stole Cerberus money. And they're... I mean, they don't need this anymore, right? Oh, this guy got so close to it. See? Aw. But of course, this makes me think of Terminator. Any typical story... Stop looking at me. Any typical story of an AI going nuts, it's going to remind me of Terminator. Okay, I think I'm supposed to... Do I go this way? Oh, it's that RPG problem. I don't know which way to go. I think this is just back into the first room. Yeah, it is.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
Oh, and hey, Ninja. I forgot to say that. Oh, hello. How are you on this Tuesday? I had to think for a second what day it was. Let's not do that just yet. I want to listen to more of this guy.
Memo to all project personnel. I understand there's some concern about handling life, Keth. I agree it's a risk, but the potential reward is far greater. Someday your sons and daughters will thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's what they always say. Oh, well, good. You can share it. Has it been a month already? I'm losing track of time. Whoa, the camera's freaking out a bit here.
Damn it. The VI's overridden the controls. We have to stop him. He's trying to upload his program off-planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can.
All right, British man. I mean, come on. In sci-fi movies and stuff, the British accent means they're good guys, right? Man, that's loud. And see, I have tendinitis in my wrists and thumbs, but I wonder if this is because my... and this is funny to say, but my natural, like, sitting position with my hands is, like, a controller in my hand, almost. My thumbs... God, that's loud. Whew. My thumbs in the natural resting position on analog sticks feels fine. It's if I move them around more than that, like the range of motion. Like if I try to use a screwdriver to put anything together, give me 2 minutes with a screwdriver, and I will not be able to move my thumb for like 5 minutes.
This is an automated security update. Geth activity has been detected.
I'm lucky that I can still like play stuff fine.
Remain at your workstations until the all clear is given.
Ooh, more money. The only reminders I ever seem to get on Twitch is if you look in the top right corner, when it says like subscribe or gift a sub, it'll say like continue sub 5 days left or something. I wish they would make Twitch Prime subs continuous. I don't know why they don't. Egg salad. Interesting.
Watch for heavy weapons.
Yeah, go Team Redemption.
Not a problem.
Okay. It's been almost a week since I played this. Doesn't feel like it. Yeah, luckily my last job, I really didn't have to do too much with my hands that affected it. Alright, I'm in a really bad spot here. Oh yeah, I can freeze them! I can freeze the robots. Makes me think of Andromeda. Again, the good web. That was a mumble session. The good thing about Andromeda, the combat system. The fact that you can use like cryo and flamethrower up close, I like it. And again, I said this before, but it makes more sense than this. Like being able to just shoot a fireball. Actually having it be like an up close ability kind of makes sense. I hit nothing, didn't it? I hit a wall. Where are my teammates, by the way? Oh, there's Morton. Look at him go. Well, I feel like with my hands, it's just natural.
Friendly fire, Shepard.
Well, don't jump in front of him. What are you doing? It's one of the things where I can't tell if, like, working out the range of motion would be good for it or bad for it. I don't know which. Oh, aw, I forgot to equip the nuke, didn't I? Yep, I got the cryo gun. Okay, next time I go back to the Normandy, after, like, whatever mission I have to do first here, when I can go back, I'm going to change out my armor, I'm going to change out my team, and I'm going to change out my heavy weapon. I'm going to do it. I keep saying I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Stop. I don't like webcams, so I don't use one. Oh. Oh, no. Well, that guy's dead. Oh, I have the cryo gun. It's fun, but I actually have cryo myself, and Morden has cryo, so... Now look at this cool place. Wow, those textures did not age well.
He's aligning the dish to a new upload target. He'll have a clear line of sight to our satellite. This is going to be tight.
Let's take a look. Nice and blurry. Do I have any bullets? I do not.
Arriving at dish access. Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Someone's peanut butter and jelly sandwich exploded. A lot of jelly. I'm more of a, you know, when I used to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, more of like a 75-25, you know, to peanut butter to jelly ratio.
We face our enemy together, and together we will defeat them.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, and yeah, I mean, obviously I have an avatar thing on the screen, which a webcam could go there, but I don't know. I might get one eventually, but it'll be a while.
Just the thing to help.
Oh, Morden wants to help.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department
Yeah,
supervisor.
if the thing is, if I did get one, I would feel obligated to set up a green screen. Because people who don't use a green screen with their webcam, I feel like sometimes at least, it just takes up too much space. I mean, you can, wow, I just forgot the word. What is with my brain today? I'm just like, you ever have days where it's just like you forget a word? Like you know the word and you need to say it and then you just forget it? It's in there somewhere. Shotgun's nice. I went sniper rifle because I'm more of a long range, like because I'm playing on harder difficulty. If I was engineer on like normal, I probably would have taken the shotgun. What? I still can't think of the word. Crop. That's what I was trying to think of the word crop. I would crop the webcam so where it doesn't show so much of the background. Oh, oh no. Oh, come on, really? Really? Oh, I'm back. Woohoo! I figured out how to not die from that. Also, I think what just happened there is good evidence that my hands sometimes twitch a bit. You saw that first sniper shot I took? That was like severely to the left for some reason.
Do the trick.
That's why. I think my thumb twitched slightly, and that's why that happened. I didn't tell my thumb to do that. Sometimes I look at my hands, I'm just like, why'd you do that? Like if I don't play Overwatch nearly as much as I used to, but when I do, sometimes my aim, it's just, why? Like, why did I do that?
Satellite broadcast window is opening
It's
soon.
pure potato aim.
All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Wait, what? I'm confused. Oh no, when you resub, yeah, there it is. Yeah, when you resub, you get like 1 or 2 for yourself and like a certain amount for the chat. I actually have them all. I did some a little bit of cheering in a stream, and also I just hung out in some streams.
Watch for local targets.
This is really not great for a sniper rifle.
Go down to the sea.
Point blank sniper. Look, I can't help it. I like to collect stuff. Like in Overwatch, even though I don't play that much anymore, every time a new event comes out, I have to get all the stuff out of the loot boxes before it's over. Which I did this time.
Is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Yeah, I'm not if you wait too long on that, I'm not sure if it lets you do it at some. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, hey, clickbait. Ah. Welp. 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 I'm gonna feed off him like a parasite. This is what energy drain is for. Just give me health. Give me shield. There you go. I don't remember. Did Mass Effect 3 fix this? Where when you have a sniper rifle equipped and you go to use an ability, it zooms you in with a sniper rifle? It's kind of annoying.
Clean kill.
Attention.
This would be a really good mission to have AI hacking. Unfortunately, I don't think I have it. Do I have it? I do not even have level 1. I am not a hackerman. Oh, I'm out of bullets. The future, everyone. Instead of having unlimited bullets like in 1, I am now limited. Thane, don't die. It's not Mass Effect 3 yet. Spoilers. Wasn't very nice. I like Thane. Thane... Oh. Oh. Alright. Time to leave. Time to go. Team Redemption's down. They've redeemed themselves in death. That is a Spitfire, isn't it? And I can't get shields from armor. Okay. Can I get over this? I cannot. Ow. Just. All right. Well, I'm dead. I'm dead. Lesson learned. Well, maybe not. Don't die, I guess. That Spitfire hurts. See, when I mentioned that I planned out what I was playing in Mass Effect 2 for the rest of the week, and then I know Aura was like, that might not take you 3 hours or so. Like, oh, believe me, it will. I'm going to die. It's going to happen. This guy wants me dead. Whew. Wait, it's a Revenant? I thought the Geth used. I thought the Geth thing was called a Spitfire. Like the thing you can use in 3 and pick up. I mean, a Spitfire, I think, is just basically a energy Revenant. Yeah. It's in Mass Effect 1. You technically you don't have unlimited ammo. For the purpose of the game, you do. It's pretty unlimited. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it has to be replaced at some point, but I'm sure it lasts a long time. But the thing is, heat sinks are basically like, hey, you can keep firing your weapon as long as you have heat sinks. It makes, like, basically a weapon from 1, you can just keep firing. It doesn't overheat. But you're limited to how many heat sinks you can fit in your pocket. That's the downside. I kind of prefer 1. It's like why in 3 I use the beam rifle that you get with Javik. It's mainly because it has limited ammo. I like ammo conservation. What? Why'd I switch to this thing? Get out of here. Don't worry, Morden. I'll save you.
It's dust.
Wait, is that a Revenant? It is a Revenant. Why does he have a Revenant? It doesn't make any sense. I assumed it was a Spitfire because a Geth had it. I actually never used shotguns that much because the one... Yes, I played Soldier a lot in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3.
That one.
But, well, he died. But I never used the shotguns too much.
Headed for combat.
And... Uh-oh. I don't want to deal with this first. My brain just went stupid. Okay. And I never used a Vanguard. I am using a Vanguard for my Renegade playthrough, which, by the way, I'm looking forward to. I was talking about it earlier. And, like, the idea of, like, just doing, like, the sociopath kind of playthrough. And it's, kind of looking forward to it.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon.
I was tempted to say maybe I should keep all my characters alive in 2, because the deaths in 3 are so brutal. But that didn't make any sense. A character who wants just a high body count and doesn't care about his people isn't going to save them in 2, so... Plus, it's interesting to see a world of Mass Effect 3 without the cast of 1 and 2. Except for Liara. You can only kill Liara once. There is only one place. As far as I know, there's only one place where you can kill Liara. Same thing with James. Liara and James are completely safe, except for one part in 3. Where am I going, by the way? What am I doing? Hopefully my sociopath Shepard has better sense of direction than my current Shepard does.
Broadcast window is opening
It's at the very end. If your military thing is low enough, the 2 people that are with you when you storm Harbinger die. As far as I know, that is the only way to see them die.
Support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
Alright.
Heavy fire imminent.
Now, supposedly, if you have a low enough military efficiency, everyone on the Normandy dies, because when they crash land, the door opens and no one gets out. Supposedly, everyone dies. But to actually see Liara and James die, they have to be on your team when you storm the thing to go up to the Citadel, where Harbinger is. You actually see them die. It kind of makes sense, because it makes sense the game would, like, make sure you could have at least a handful of people alive. Because think about it, without Tali and Garrus, your team is severely limited in 3. It's just like James, Liara, Edie, and Javik. I didn't even get Javik. My options the entire game was pretty much just those. Except, well, also Caden. I think I left Caden alive in that one. But I did kill him when I had the chance, so... For the longest part of the game, all I had was James and Liara. That's all I had. Well, it depends... Did I miss one? Oh, it depends on the... when I decide to do a certain thing. I talked about doing a potential 24-hour stream. I think the randomizer is a good fit for a 24-hour stream. I guess it kind of depends on when I do that. It'll be a while, because after Mass Effect 2, I am doing Mass Effect 3.
Just the thing to help.
After Mass Effect 3, I am doing an XCOM playthrough
Clean hit.
on, not impossible difficulty, but the next lowest. And it's going to go badly. It's going to go very badly. I haven't played in a while. It's going to be a failed attempt, most likely. I'm going to die. But that's the fun of it. It's kind of like a what if. Like, what if the commander that XCOM gets is just incompetent? It's just a failed... It's an alternate reality where they fail. I think I only have to destroy 1 or 2. I don't think I have to get all of them, actually, now that I think about it. Expose. Yep, there you go. This is not the smartest thing I've seen Shepard do.
Sever the link to the satellite.
This is like a lapse in judgment on Shepard's account, isn't it?
You've
I mean,
got to be kidding.
this is kind of obvious what was going to happen.
The whole thing's giving way.
Ow.
Over here!
What the hell is going on around here?
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. Come on, I'll explain.
Oh, and I completely forgot to answer that. For clickbait's thing, the visuals are better because I do have a texture mod. You can tell what texture mods affected it and what didn't. Like that background that I showed earlier was bad looking, but when you look at the character models, they look pretty good. Transmission dish destroyed. Surviving scientist located.
You have my thanks, Commander Shepard. You bought us some time, though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
Someone in the chat mentioned who did this character's voice. I don't remember who it was. The person who does Gavin Archer also did somebody else, and I can't remember who it was. Oh, it's gonna bug me now. Oh, it's one of the Quarians. It's one of the Quarians. It's the one who wants to go to war, I think.
Who did you say you were?
Dr. Gavin Archer, chief scientist at this facility, and probably the only one left.
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the Geth by interfacing the human mind with the VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
I'd hate to see what you'd call a disaster.
You can't dismiss the entire project. We did succeed, at least partially. My brother, David, volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds. It's why you had to destroy the dish. Imagine if his program got off-world.
Yep. I never remember their names. Geralt is the one who wants to go to war, and then Quib Man is the one who doesn't want to go to war. Zen is the one who wants to make the Geth their slaves again. So she's kind of crazy. And then you have the Ran, who's the nice one, who's nice to Tally.
How does he take control of electronics?
This is a hybrid intelligence the likes of which I've never seen. I don't know where the man ends and the machine begins.
I don't know. I kind of see his point, I guess. He is stupid for going to war with the Geth when they do. But at the very least, if you do the right stuff, he listens to you. Like, if you do the wrong choice in 3, like the wrong stuff, and you don't get him to back down and the Quarians die for it, then it's his fault. But I do like if you just talk to him, he stands down. I think he's more reasonable than he seems. He's also nicer than the other guy. It's like Geralt is the nicer guy, but he's way too shooty man. He wants to go to war. Then the other guy is kind of a jerk, but he's the one who wants peace with the Geth.
What's the worst case scenario?
A technological apocalypse. Every machine, every weapon, every computer could be turned against us. If he hit the extranet, who knows where it would end?
You should have considered that before you started the experiment.
We couldn't be expected to account for every outcome. Certainly not the abomination David has become. The VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now. To enter, you need to manually override security from our facilities in the Prometheus and Vulcan stations.
Yeah, there is that. The fact that he shoots the ship with you on it, not a nice move. I like the Quarians. Why you gotta do that? Like, I want to like the Quarians, but it seems like in 3, they give you so many situations to not like them. It's like, man, from my point of view, the Geth are kind of nicer. At least they don't lie and betray me. They're just, they're machines.
How does the lockdown work?
Plus Legion.
It's a fail-safe procedure in the event of an emergency. Normally, all 3 project leads have to agree to cancel the lockdown.
Except they're dead.
I'm the only one left now. I can give my authorization, but you'll have to manually reset the other 2 yourself.
And what happens if I have to kill your brother?
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
Tell me about the Vulcan and Prometheus stations.
Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. It generates power for the 4 outposts. Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines. We use them for our experiments.
That's actually kind of cool. That's very sci-fi to me. When you see a scenario of like a crashed alien spacecraft with wires all hooked up to it with for a power supply. I think I see that a lot. Like I've seen, in sci-fi movies, like even Independence Day had that a bit, where they had like the crash ship that landed in the 50s that it was all hooked up to their stuff.
What happens on this station?
This is Hermes Station, our communications uplink with the wider galaxy. If you hadn't destroyed the dish in time, the outcome would have been catastrophic.
All right, so we got a geothermal plant. We have a down Geth ship, and then we have like the internet room.
What went wrong with the experiment?
David volunteered to interface with the VI to give it genuine consciousness. Theoretically, it should have been safe, but with artificial intelligence, there's no such thing as safe.
Then you shouldn't have attempted it.
And what if you'd never attempted to find the Reapers, Commander Shepard? Where would the galaxy be then? Sometimes you have to ignore the risks.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Something about hearing that sentence in a British accent. Kind of creepy. Why is it that in Star Wars, all or most of the bad guys are just British? I guess they pull it off well. There's something about that accent. Like Tarkin in New Hope, and it's just something, I don't know, something about it. I guess Darth Vader isn't British. That's something.
Tell me more about Project Overlord.
We wanted to turn the Geth's religious impulse into a weapon. When we saw them following Saren, we realized they could be swayed. And if a proper figurehead was created, a virus with a face, if you will, the Geth might be controlled.
What can you tell me about Atlas Station?
Atlas Station is the main laboratory where all of our VI experiments take place. It's your final goal once you've overridden the lockdown. It's also where my brother became something else.
The game pretty much lays out the stuff for you here. You have 2 options to go to. Geothermal place and Geth place. You've already been here. And then the character literally just told me the final boss is at the Atlas Station.
I'm heading out now.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander.
Oh, I missed the Mako now. Alright, guys. Let's get out of here. Now, the question is, can I return to the Normandy? And I don't like this thing. I don't like it. I miss the Mako. The Mako's tough. It can take a hit. It has a tank on, it has a giant turret on the top of it. I just don't like this. This thing is too frail.
Commander, you need to find Vulcan and Prometheus stations and override the lockdown from each facility. Doesn't matter which one you hit first, but you can't enter Atlas Station until you've dealt with both. Also, keep an eye out for Cerberus security mechs. The VI has likely taken control of them. Archer out.
Now, can I leave? I don't think I can leave. Which means I can't switch out my armor or my heavy weapon. Although my heavy weapon, I think I can switch out at some point. Maybe. Well, that's a shame. Oh well, Dragon Age armor it is. Oh, the one thing I will not be doing is collecting the Cerberus packages. There's just no point in it. I think it gives you some money. And that's it. Like, it's not worth the time to find them.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby.
Ooh.
Organic life forms may wish to take note.
Ooh, look at how pretty and blocky it is. You can even see... Like, you can even see it. Like, see how each square is like slightly different color green. Where's the mod for that? Ah, whatever. It still looks fine. Ooh, what are those? Interesting. They look more like fish than birds. Sort of. Alright. Looks like Vulcan Station is the closest, so might as well go there first. Are they? What are? Oh, it's those things. It's like the six-legged cows. Yeah. It's like a weird kangaroo dog cow thing with little T-Rex arms. You're lucky I'm not a renegade, Shepard. What? I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to get the packages, but I might as well get this one. It's right here.
An emergency Cerberus data packet has been recovered. It contains information on Project Overlord that other research cells need to review. Be alert for more packets in the area.
Except that
5 more
just
remain.
put it in my journal, which means it'll be there forever if I don't complete it. Well, oh well, I can live with it. I can live with it. If I can break my habit of not doing everything by not getting the packages, I can not care about one thing left in my journal. It'll be fine. Ooh, here we go. Now, whoever in chat, if you want to do the squad command, we can see who to bring. Again, it's exclamation point, the word squad, and then the number 2. And then we shall see who to bring. And once again, I forgot to say it beforehand. So now I need to learn to say it beforehand. Because now I'm sitting on the screen. Should have said it before. Because I don't know how far back the stream is. Sometimes there's a decent amount of delay. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to put everyone back in their original costumes. We're going original here. That one. That one. That one. Except for Garrus. I kind of like it when his armor doesn't look like crap and it's damaged. Yeah. Morden. Tally. Samara. And Zaid. Okay. Let's see here. I think I can actually do it from my phone. I think. Oh, look at that. And it... Oh, there it goes. Ooh, I get to use the boomers. Hello, boomers. Zaid and Samara. Okay, I can at least change my weapon. To... Why would I not use this? Why would I not... Why would I use anything other than the nuke? Alright. Oh, I also added some channel reward things. Some channel point rewards. I turned them off for the Pokemon stream and like the Blitzball thing I did on Saturday. Brings back memories of the Mako, doesn't it? Except I'm sure that dented this thing. This thing is weak. The old ones are back that I had for the last Mass Effect stream, which was...
Commander, this is Archer. I advise extreme caution. Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. They stopped reporting it shortly after the experiment.
Bye.
Scanning area. Analysis. VI infection is present within plant machinery. Advise caution.
Okay. I have the Omnitool one, which is I cannot use abilities for 10 minutes. Which is not fun when you're an engineer. Then I have the loadout one. I think I called it Quartermaster. Where you can decide my loadout for the next mission. So, I have a feeling the Shuriken's going to make a comeback. Then I added the make a new team. If you combine 2 people that aren't a team yet, you get to name it. If you do combine 2 people that are already a team, if it's a team that I named, if it's a team that I named, you can change it. But if it's a team that someone else made, I prefer to keep the name because I don't want to take away someone else's name.
Vending stations provide adequate velocity to enhance vehicle lift.
Whee! Alright. I don't have to look around this place too much because a lot of these areas that lead to nowhere are just for stuff you can pick up. Like, you know, palladium or money or... This really makes me wish for the Mako. What's back here? Probably nothing. Again, this is probably just money, and or maybe it's the way to go. $400 iridium. Worth it. Oh, counterpoints. Right. See how easily distracted I get?
Scanning area. Analysis. Debris field provides adequate support for vehicle.
Ooh, platforming. I also added one. Now, this one's obviously a common one, but it kind of works for me. I added one for making me drink some water, because I have the habit of not drinking when I stream. I know that's bad. Especially on Saturday when I streamed for over 8 hours and didn't drink the entire time. That's bad. So I put it in there to force me to drink some water.
Thruster velocity is inadequate to clear the wall ahead.
Now I think where do I go here? I have to turn this thing on. Where go? Oh, here go. And then there's another one that's I couldn't think of anything better. I know the webcam, having a webcam, it's kind of stupid, but I had just like a make me move kind of thing where it's like I do some push-ups. It's something. It's more activity than I get while I'm streaming. So it'll force me to like pause the game, do some push-ups, and then go back. It gets me moving. So hydration and gets me a little active. Forcing me to do stuff. I have an idea for one more. I haven't added it yet, though. I might add it for tomorrow. I got a little behind schedule today, so I kind of added these at the last minute. I'm surprised I remembered to add Silver made a team last stream of Kasumi and Tally, and I added that to the Nightbot thing to make sure that his team can get pulled. Any team that someone makes, I'll add it after stream.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve A3 have exceeded.
Engineer's log. We've registered a huge spike in energy consumption. My technicians traced it to the experiment underway at Atlas Station. We're trying to raise them now.
Is it just me, or does this guy's mouth not look right?
Pressure levels in.
Engineer's log. We've registered a huge spike in energy consumption.
It's kind of like a nutcrackers, like a puppet. Like the mouth just kind of moves like directly, like up and down. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of creepy.
Pressure levels in valve A3
Speaking of puppets,
have exceeded maximum threshold.
we are doing a VI thing.
Control is required.
Okay, circle. See, if I don't say it, I just kind of like go over the place and don't think. All right, fork, top, door. So we got fork and top. Top. Uh-oh. I'm a slow hacker.
Venting outflow.
And it's on.
successful.
See, this is more of a game. That isn't an insult to anything. Oh, hello. Hello, loud person. But Mass Effect 1 was kind of its own thing. And this game, it has more like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. This just, like, there's more action in this game. It just, I think it's part of the reason maybe why I like 1 better. It just feels different. Feels like its own thing. This, as much as I like it, and the action, obviously the combat's a little better. But it is kind of just, at this point, it's like, oh, now it's like a somewhat typical third-person cover shooter. While 1 was something a little different. Ninja, I saw that you were looking forward to Andromeda. I'm actually surprised at that. I feel like a lot of people... Although I said the same thing, I guess. When I was watching someone else stream, I told her, like, I'm looking forward to the Andromeda. I can't say why. I don't know. Maybe it's because, unlike the rest of the series, I haven't played it 20 times. Alright. If I remember correctly, there's really no autosaves in this, so if you die, you kind of lose quite a bit of progress. At least on console, you do. Like, oh, it was Firewalker. The Firewalker DLC doesn't save it very often. I have played through Andromeda 3 times. It doesn't feel like it. Because after I beat it the first time, the week it came out, I played it again over the course of like 2 weeks, and then I played it again like a little bit later. So I even then, there's still a lot I don't remember because it has been a long time since I played it. It is fun. The combat's great. I like how you can mix like tech, biotic, and combat abilities. They're nice. They make sense. I don't know, like the change to the cryo and the flamethrower. It looks more realistic, and it makes it harder to use because it's close range. Oh, speaking of typical game stuff, this reminds me of something in Sonic, something in the Aladdin Genesis game. The idea that you're going the opposite direction that something's moving, and you have to keep doing this. Yeah, I've always heard that people prefer FemShep in the trilogy, but I think Male Rider is the one that is more popular. Not only because the default Sarah is just kind of off-looking, but even her voice acting. I kind of preferred the Male Rider. And like I said, I think I'm going to use FemShep for my Renegade playthrough. I think Jen Hale does a great job with the being just a menace, you know what I mean? Like that voice. I think she does a better job at being like quote-unquote evil.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve D4 have exceeded maximum threshold. Manual control is required.
Oh, see ya. See ya, ninja. Door. Circle, candy, top. Candy. So circle, top. Circle. Nope. And top. Can I jump across? No. Oh, that's right. I was like, I can jump across. No. Jumping doesn't exist in the future until Mass Effect 3. Just like dodging. They invented dodging in between 2 and 3. Which is weird that in Andromeda takes place in the beginning, it takes place in between 1 and 2. So it's weird that the combat's so fluid. Alright, I got the boomers with me. Not a bad team. I mean, nice biotic. Oh, I could have had this the whole time. Nice biotic abilities. I got a soldier on my team. Pretty well rounded. I would prefer another ammo. I don't need this because I feel like Disruptor ammo and Inferno ammo are the worst for an engineer because I literally have those in abilities. That's why they're great on Soldier. Soldier has no abilities. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's like the difference between having magic abilities in an RPG and then having like magic arrows. By the way, I like that in a game. It makes everyone useful. And that RPG idea, that we've been like working on and off again. I still love how in the notes I had Cowboy Mage listed. The idea of having someone with a gun that uses elemental bullets. Not original, but just the idea of having like someone who can do magic damage without having to have a mage in your party. That way you can switch out people. That's why I like in Final Fantasy X, everyone having more than one role. Like giving Kimahri magic. It made it so I don't always need Lulu in the party. You know, I can use Kimahri for a while. Poor Kimahri. I wish he was better. I like him as a character. He's just not good. Alright, do I go this way? It looks like I go that way. So, I go this way.
Received an SOS from Atlas Station. Archer has declared a project emergency. We're trying to shut down the power generators to starve the VI, but it's already hacked our automated systems. I'm ordering my people to sabotage the plant any way they can.
Quiet, you. Also, everything reminds me of something like that. Like, it reminds me of an episode of Star Trek Voyager. Just the fact that they tried to sabotage their own place. Aliens are basically taking over the ship, and it's only like 2 people left. And the one guy's just like, "Oh, wait, look, we're gonna mess this ship up as much as possible. That way, when they take it over, they have to fix it all before they can do anything." Good plan.
They've seen us.
If you're gonna lose it anyway, you might as well sabotage it. And this is where I, talk about Star Trek. This is where I regret the fact that there is really not a good Star Trek game. I feel like Star Trek would be such a good thing to make a good game out of. But that and Stargate, that's even worse. Alright. Samara? Nope, that's Zaid. That works. Alright, this could be bad. Alright, remember. I'm gonna remember my own tips to fight these things. Use Blitzball to distract. Oh, I got stuck on something. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, I cannot imagine playing this class without this weapon, the Locust. I mean, the Tempest is okay. And I suppose having a sniper rifle kind of helps with that because it's more of a close range, mid-range SMG. But it's just, this thing is so good. Pay to win. It is paid DLC. Alright, candy. Circle. Top. And door. No, he's trying his best. Oh, he was a sad robot. He looked and he was missing arms. And he's like, oh.
Override of Atlas Station lockdown accepted.
Are you receiving this? Commander Shepard, this is Dr. Archer. Please respond.
I hear you, Doctor. We've hit the override at Vulcan Station and are moving on.
No. Wow.
Shepard out.
When it cut to them, I thought Zaid was going to do that. Samara did it. All right, one down. Successfully issued override command for Vulcan Station. Yeah. So now I have to go to the Geth ship, and then I have to go to the last place. I mean, for being DLC, it's good, but I wish it was longer. Like, I would love if the Shadow Broker was longer, because it's just great. Yeah, I know there were some complaints that the Citadel DLC was $20, and, normally they're like 10 or 15, but Citadel has a ton of stuff in it.
Vulcan Station was a success. You still need to go to Prometheus Station and override the lockdown from there. Good luck.
When everyone thinks of Citadel, even myself, I'm guilty of this. I'll think, oh, it's the party. You get to have the party.
Geographic conditions indicate an
But it's not just the party. You have a whole, mission. There's a whole story thing there. And then you have the party. So it's almost like a pleasant surprise. Every time I do it.
Scans indicate VI infection is present in nearby turrets.
See, the Mako would kill these things so fast. Alright, backing off. Backing off. Backing off. How are you still shooting at me? Luckily, the one thing the Mako doesn't have, auto-regen. I know that's basically just a game mechanic, but still. Alright, alright. And this is just combat in this thing. You shoot some, you get hurt, you back off. You shoot some, you get hurt, you back off. Now, I know I said I wasn't getting these, but it's here. I might as well get it.
Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered.
Thing is, I don't think I get anything for them. Unless I have all 6 of them. Oh, well. Alright. Been a little while since I've done this, but I think it's this way.
Threat detection. Enemy units nearby.
Oh, hello. Whew. At least here I have some cover. In fact, can I curve these? I think those are... I can't tell. It's exploding. Now, I need to learn from how I fight when I'm on foot. Be patient. Wait until I'm healthy. And then go. Alright. I am hitting the ground. Nah, I'm fine. I'm not even on fire yet. Did I get him? I got him. Wait a minute. Is this the... I thought it was this way. This is not it. But... if that's... this isn't it. What is this? This is just kind of like a random place. Weird. Wait. It's pointing... it's pointing that way. And it's still pointing that way. Aha. I think this is the last place you go. Oh, there's in the Cerberus packet.
Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered. 3 more remain.
Oh, wait a minute. This looks promising. I don't have to be lost on the planet anymore. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Now, this should be the Geth one. I think this is the one that has the fun little mechanic that has like the... wow, that sky looks terrible. That has the cannon that you have to let shoot the things with the shields. I know that sounded very descriptive. Okay, ooh, time for a new team. Time for a new team. And I get daddy issues. Jacob and Miranda. That should be self-explanatory. Hey, Jacob, haven't used you in a bit. There you go. Have some gravity. Looks good. So back on the topic of the emotes that was mentioned earlier, I have an idea for 2. I already had the save sphere. I have an idea for 2 more. I have one other slot, so I'll have to decide like which one of those 2 works better.
Geth ship full of dormant machines used in our experiment. Our people there have gone silent. It's likely the VI has activated the defense shields to keep you out. Good luck.
Good luck.
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators are providing power for main shield.
Over here.
Warning, the VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon.
Over here.
Warning, we
There you
are
go.
being
Woo.
targeted.
Huh. Well then. That worked out nicely. I was obliterated. So don't try to escape vertically.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant...
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators are providing power for main shield.
Over
The
here.
VI infection has assumed control of the
I'll
Geth
dodge you
cannon.
this time.
Warning, we are being targeted. Warning, Geth cannon is locking on our location.
This is, I kind of like this part. It's I don't know. It's just the idea of having to dodge this thing. Fun little gimmicky thing. That sounded bad. Fun mechanic. That's the better way to say.
Warning, we are being targeted.
Woo! Wait, why am I dying?
Warning, Geth cannon is locking on our location.
That was weird. Why was I taking damage?
Recommend evasive maneuvers.
Oh wow, they actually got this one. Convenient.
Warning, we are being targeted.
In a way, this kind of reminds me. I know it's not exact, but it reminds me of a level in Halo Wars 1
On our location.
where you have the scarab head just shooting.
Recommend
I missed that
evasive
game.
maneuvers.
Uh-oh. I was a pretty big fan of Halo Wars.
Now target the Geth
I was really glad when they came out with the second one. Are you locking on? Come on. All right.
Further threats detected. Entry into the ship is now clear.
Let's go Team Daddy Issues, or more obviously Team Cerberus, but that was kind of boring. Strangely enough, the 2 people that are from Cerberus have the worst issues with their fathers. Tally was kind of on it for a bit, but I don't think her father's bad. He just made a mistake.
This AI technology.
It's hard to argue that Jacob and Miranda's fathers, at least, are
May occur during your visit.
good.
Thank you.
We just got word Atlas Station wants a dozen more Geth for the experiment. I hope this means a breakthrough is close.
Well, it seems like whenever scientists get a bunch of Geth together and hook them up, bad things happen. If I brought Tally on this mission, I wonder if she'd have something to say.
Hanging around all these dormant machines is creepy. It's like death staring at us from the shadows. I'd rather work at Vulcan Station.
Hey, Silver. I did the first 2 missions in Overlord. I'm now on the Geth ship. So not too much. Although again, time... Alright. Time flies by in this game so fast. I've only done 2 missions that seem really quick, and I've already been streaming for an hour. Maybe I should have started with Firewalker. I don't hate Firewalker DLC, but... You know, it's not this.
If these Geth ever wake up, there's a 98% chance we'll be dead within 2 minutes. I'm starting to hate Lanigan.
Oh yeah, this is the place that has the puzzle, isn't it? The tile puzzle. Nope, stop watching me. Yeah, I miss the Mako. If there was Mako DLC, I definitely would have gotten it. I mean, I would have gotten any DLC. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. I got all the DLC for Mass Effect, even the weapon packs.
Halloween was yesterday. Flanagan ran around wearing spare Geth parts. Spooked the shit out of everyone. Now I definitely hate him.
Down Geth would stop. Go away. Down Geth ship makes for a pretty creepy setting. Oh, and since you're here, I added a few more channel reward things that are kind of boring, but hey. I turned the old ones back on and I added a few. No, that's where I came from.
Everything's off wire. Archer declared a lockdown, but our station's already infected. What does the VI want? It keeps screaming at us. Nobody understands.
My bitrate did its thing again. And there it goes. Ooh, it was doing it for a second. Okay, we're fine. And, well, no. It's randomly yellow barring. Come on. Ah. Oh yeah, the Mass Effect, you can get Mass Effect 3 on sale for like $5 on console sometimes, but the DLC is still like $50 total. This room doesn't look familiar. I know that's weird to say because all the rooms like, oh man, come on, bitrate. There it goes. Hopefully it doesn't keep doing that. Make me hydrate. It has been an hour. I will hydrate. Ah. Nice, refreshing water. Okay. Alright. It just keeps doing it, doesn't it? The weird thing is, I had no bitrate problems on Saturday, which is the weekend. Why am I randomly having it now on a Tuesday at 8 o'clock? That's weird.
The VI's closing some passages and leaving others open. It's like it's hurting us. At least the Geth are still dormant.
See, I heard it that time. Wow. Okay, yeah. I'm going to restart the stream because it's literally doing this like every minute. That usually helps to fix it. So I'm going to turn it off and wait about 20 seconds and turn it back on. Okay. I think I'm back up. Let me refresh the chat. Alright, the delay's pretty good. I think I'm good to go. Okay. Let's see if that helped. Sometimes that helps. I don't know why it helps, but it sometimes does. And again, I don't know what's up with that. Oh, come on, really? It's already doing it. Oh, internet, don't do this tonight. Oh, it only did it for a second. So maybe it's good now. All right.
To all Cerberus personnel, in an effort to
Ooh, music. This does not want to cooperate right now. Also, if you can hear the music, it sounds awful. It's the elevator music, but it sounds really off tune.
Scanning area.
Wow, the delay is
The
terrible
objective is
now.
located on the far side of this impasse.
That's gonna be fun. All right. Do I remember how to do this? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll stabilize. Sometimes when it does this, it only does it for a little bit and then it stops. Again, I don't know why. Where am I supposed to go? I have to go from there, I think. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Up. And then switch back to this one. I'm doing the puzzles. Can I go up anymore? No, I cannot. I'm guessing... Now, there's something over there. But I think it's literally just money, so I'm not worried about it. Well, I didn't notice it did it again, but I just looked over and I've dropped more frames. Yay! Ooh, I get to hack for the first time tonight. Nope. Nope. I need some green and some purple. There you are. And then I need a bunch of little orange things. Aha. That is such... I mean, I was going to mention before, but that is such a sci-fi override.
Atlas station lockdown accepted.
Oh, the Geth are awake.
And there's the catch. I knew this was too easy. Come on, let's move.
Hostile Geth activity detected. Armed response is authorized. Cerberus reminds all personnel that this emergency is now classified information.
Oh, no.
Disclosure to outside parties is a violation of your confidentiality agreement.
There are a lot of cameras in here. I will destroy them all. No webcam for me.
Geth nodes 7 through 14 are now active. Emergency action required.
Oh, do I have any bullets? Do I have any, yes I do. I have incendiary. Better than nothing. Oh, uh-oh. Just like it happens in any shooters I play. Like when I used to play stuff like Call of Duty. I have a habit of getting shot in the back. I'll run into a room and not check my sides, and I'll just kind of go one direction and get shot.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, I gotta get Jacob to say the line. Gotta get Jacob to say it. Where's the enemy?
Barriers up!
Oh, he's up. Oh, that's why. Okay.
They've seen us.
Oh, I'll just go up and deal with him myself.
Attention.
Oh, he's dead.
This is a Geth
Never mind.
Neural activity detected in nodes 1 through 6.
Wait,
Going up
is that sound?
a barrier.
That's weird. I thought I heard a certain gun that we don't have. Huh. Close range sniping. At least I haven't had a twitch in a while. Again, like I was explaining earlier, if you ever see me aiming with something like a sniper rifle,
Is now quarantined.
or even just anything, and you see me, like, there are enemies in front of me, right? And you see me just kind of go, like, or, like, off to the side, that's why. Like, I'll be shooting, and then all of a sudden it's kind of like, Meh. I think that's just my hands being stupid. Not great for shooters.
Barrier's up.
Yeah, I've kind of reached the part in the game where my levels are helping me just get past everything. And the fact that I have abilities that are like maxed out and weapons that are pretty good. I have a bunch of research stuff. I'm playing on one of the hardest difficulties, but it doesn't seem like it does it. Kind of like XCOM, where on the harder difficulty, it's really hard in the beginning, but as long as you can keep up with doing like side stuff and get research and money and all that, then it kind of becomes easier over time.
Get neural activity increasing.
That's how XCOM balances it, though. In XCOM,
Immediately.
you lose people more, unless you save scum, which I won't be doing. But that's how you keep up. Like, you lose your best people sometimes, so you end up with, like, lower level people. Speaking of XCOM, in the Discord, I might make a room for it, just specifically for this. When I played one of the funnest things about XCOM is making characters, get to name them, change how they look, their appearance, like their color scheme. So of course, when I play XCOM, I'm gonna have people in the Discord chat leave some information for characters to make. You can literally just make yourself if you want, or you could just make a character. And I'm gonna throw them into the character pool. That way they'll get picked in the beginning. The downside, there's positives and negatives to both of these. If I don't use the character pool, I can literally just turn characters into other people in the game. But it takes a little bit. I have to do it as I go. The character pool is awesome because it lets you use them at the start, but there's no guarantee you get them at the start. Also, you're not guaranteed what class you are.
Warning.
If I wait until I unlock what classes people are, then I can give people the classes they want.
Emergency action.
But I'm leaning towards character pool because it serves. You can do it through multiple playthroughs. I don't have to remake everyone if I lose a playthrough.
Neutralize before exiting.
So I will ask, like, what class do you prefer? But because of the way the character pool works in that game, you're not guaranteed to get it. I think it'll increase your chance, I'm sure, but you might not get it. Ow.
Combat drone.
Oh, well. Oh, he fell off.
I got it.
Can I get to the part of the game where the Geth are my friend already?
Down drone.
I've killed so many Geth. I want to get to Mass Effect 3 so I can befriend the Geth. Can you give me fire? Can you give me fire? Okay, I guess you won't. Cool. Fire? Nope.
One left.
Jacob, you have one job. Like, you're here just to give me fire ammo. Thank you.
Going up a barrel.
We've got close targets.
Am I good? Nope, nope, not good. And I might not be talking as much this stream. It's mainly because after that 8-hour stream, that's Miranda. I almost tried to kill her. After that 8-hour stream, my voice was a little weak. So I'm trying not to, you know, maybe like overly talk. Of course, for me, that means probably just normal for everyone else. Again, I'm kind of good at the rambling. Oh, I know, but it's better than nothing. Unlike some games that have this kind of thing, I'm pretty sure there's no negative, is there? Like, is there a negative to using these? Are these worse against shields or barriers? If not, then it's at least it's better than nothing. And I'm done. Mission accomplished. Yeah, if there's no negative, then there's really no, you know, there's no reason not to use it. It's a little extra damage. Maybe. Successfully issued override command from Prometheus Station. I only have the main mission left. Yeah. Also, I think we've discovered anything that's supposed to be good against synthetics is not if they have armor. Because I used energy drain on the armor and it did like nothing. So I need to remember to still use Incinerate against them.
Commander, you've done it. The lockdown has been cancelled. You can now breach Atlas Station and end this nightmare. You'll need to find the main server room there to shut down the VI experiment. Good luck.
I believe it was this way. Oop. Let's do it. Boy, when you don't have to go around and find those Cerberus packets, this goes fast, doesn't it? I'm used to having to take like 45 minutes because I can't remember where anything is to find the Cerberus packets. Uh-oh, new team. Who wants to do it? Who wants to use the squad? Once again, I forgot to ask beforehand. But if anyone wants to use the squad command, who's going to be the final squad for this? Or if anyone has 5,000 channel points they want to use, you can make your own team. Cuties with hoodies. Oh, it's Silver's team. Oh, look at that. And you know what? This is a great team to go against AI. Wow, this is actually really good. I have 3 tech people to fight a bunch of Geth. All right, here we... Ooh. God, you know, again, even without the texture mod, the graphics in this game aren't bad for how old it is now. It's like, what, 10 years old now? I never really liked the blood effect. It really does look like grape jelly or like raspberry jelly just thrown on somebody. I know I joke about it, but still, it's like something from SpongeBob.
Looks like you're in, Commander. Good. I'm getting some troubling readings here, though. The VI is trying to upload its program directly from your location. Get to the server room and shut down the core before it can...
Wow.
Archer log 155.2. For years, my brother's condition has been a handicap. That changed today. His autistic mind is the breakthrough I've been looking for. He can communicate with the Geth. Such a tremendous grasp of mathematics. It seems serendipity is alive and well in the 22nd century.
Well, okay, that's even worse looking. It's like a... Alright. The AI is hurting me. Oh, it's like a game. Which door do I go in?
Archer log 157.8. Unless he sees results, the elusive man is shutting us down next week. I have no choice. I'm going to tap David directly into the Geth neural network and see if he can influence them. The danger should be negligible.
no surprise. David Archer, or Gavin Archer, I should say. You know, experimented on his own brother, got a little carried away, and there is an obvious Paragon and Renegade choice at the end of this game, at the end of the DLC.
Arriving at level 2.
Okay. I don't remember what this does.
Resetting elevator. Arriving at level 3.
Out of here, you.
Arriving at level 5. Arriving at level 7.
Oh, there we go.
Gotcha.
Moving to cover.
Wow, what good cover I'm under. Look at that. I can get...
Enemy combat zone.
Alright, incinerate time. See, now I make the mistake of using Incinerate on health. Whenever I see red health, I think Incinerate. But they're synthetics. I have to use the other thing. Alright, nothing.
Arriving at level 6. Please contact facility support.
Maybe I should have taken the stairs.
Not in service. Please choose another. Smoke detected. Please extinguish all cigarettes. This is a non-smoking facility.
They took it a lot better than I did. Oh, okay. What was that? Tally just executed a Geth that was doing nothing. He was just standing there.
Anything could happen when we plug him in. But I have to try, don't I?
Time to steal some money. Or, you know, information. That works too. Nope. You. Got it. That was really weird. That she, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that. That she just murdered that Geth for no reason. Are you going to be lurking? All right, Silver.